Hey, 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 let's go.
Let it take over like controller. When we feel something, just take over. I wanna know you in another way. Come with me, let's get the night away. Temperature's rising, getting hotter. I got the vibe, you got the fire. Let's leave this spot and find a hideaway. Or maybe link up on another day. I wanna know you more. Come baby, show me more. Just give me more and more. I want some more.
That's all y'all gonna hear. That's all y'all gonna hear. That's all y'all gonna hear. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another week of the MAD LUCRATIVE Podcast, and I am your host, NEDO 7. Into the building, into the building, into the building. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Listen, I hope your week was amazing. I hope you had a lot of good things that just happened in your life over the past weekend. It was just last Thursday that y'all just saw me, but I'm here again. Just for you. Just for you. All right, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Okay, check it out. This week's podcast is going to have a lot of music talk. It's been a whole lot of good music to be released. We will talk a little bit about business, a little bit about health and what's going on. Because, listen, the mask mandate, the school's out, the coronavirus, the Delta variant, all of this stuff is going on. We're going to touch on all of it, but let's talk about music first because music is beautiful. So one more time, clap it up for the music. All right, so if y'all didn't know, you stay under a rock. Again, Chucky Thompson just passed this week. And I want to first, let me tell y'all about who he is, right? Let's break that down. Who he is, what he's done, and the impact that he's had on the music business. Because of course, y'all know a lot of the times we see a lot of people come and go in the business. We see a lot of producers, we see a lot of singers, a lot of songwriters. Just you write one hit and then you don't have anything else. It's just like awkward silence. But this guy, Mr. Thompson, listen, okay. If it's not anybody outside of, I'm going to say Dark Child, which is Rodney Jerkins, if y'all didn't know, Timbaland, Dr. Dre, Pharrell, and I'll stop right there because I ain't going to cap and be like, I pay attention to all these producers. I do know a lot of producers' work. I do know a lot of music from different time periods. Of course, Quincy Jones, listen, Quincy Jones is the godfather of this. But anyway, Mr. Thompson. I don't know if y'all know. If you don't know, y'all youngins, go do your research on the Hitman. Not Hit Boy. Hit Boy is dope. He's dope too. But the Hitman from Bad Boy. Those were like the original. How everybody does these production teams now, and how they try to have 10 people on one record and all this type of stuff. This stuff in the big, I'm going to say the golden age, which is like, I'll say the 90s, like mid 90s is when they were handing out checks. You get a bag, you get a bag, you get a bag. Oh yeah, you right there, you get a bag too. And I'm talking about a real bag, like 500,000, $1 million. During that time period, Puffy came up with the idea to do the Hitmen, which were a group of producers that produced all of the records for pretty much the Bad Boy family. And I'm going to say Bad Boy with extensions, right? And I'm gonna just read off a few of the records that Chucky produced. But again, do your research, cause more than likely, no, not more than likely, you know these records if you hear them. So check it out. Jesus. And it's long. It's a long discography. Mary J. Blige, My Life. The album. Not once, not the single, the whole album. Faith Evans, You Used to Love Me. Mariah Carey and Boyz II Men, One Sweet Day. Brian McKnight, On the Lowdown. Puff Johnson. That's a chick from LA. She's dope, but y'all, again, 90s stuff. Ice Cube, I'm gonna just start naming. One Mike, Nas, Lil Mo, Meet the Girl Next Door, 10 Commandments, Mary J. Blige again, Show Love. Then you got Leela James, you got Faith Evans, you got Juvenile. The list goes on. You can imagine what the publishing check looked like. Like, them joints was heavy publishing checks. But I'm not talking about the records to shine light on just his body of work. I'm shining light on the longevity, because you're looking at, all right, so the earliest record that they have on the discography is like 94. I'm sure he started way before that, but that first record was Usher in 94, like Baby Usher, like little Baby Usher, like little Baby Jesus, Baby Usher. And it goes from 04 to 2020. 2020. So that's decades of music that this man has produced. And what that tells me is, when it comes to his production style, he didn't really see too many boundaries. He may have saw, the pockets where he could produce within, and he may have seen where he fits as far as his sound sonically. But when it comes to, all of these other styles of music that's come and gone in between, you're like, that's cute. That's cute. I produced 10 more of them though, like yesterday. And then that also tells me that he's easy to work with, because a lot of labels continued to go back. Even Puffy, like, y'all know, Puffy has a reputation for being a stickler for perfection, right? We're not talking about how he treat artists and all that stuff and that reputation that exists, but let's talk about just the perfection. That's, if it wasn't for Puffy, the Locks wouldn't have performed like they did on the verses. Y'all saw it. Y'all saw the murder mayhem. Like, that's a product of Puffy. That's a product of the Bad Boy time period. You went through like basic training with him. So, again, Mr. Thompson, we appreciate everything that you did for the music business. We appreciate your contributions and upholding that genuine sound which you usher in and let us all party to and had the liquor houses open to and all that stuff. Thank you. Thank you. For real. All right. On to the next order of business. Again, I told y'all it's gonna be a lot of music. It's a lot of music. So Nas, I don't know how to start with this introduction to this project, because I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna lie. I have been a Nas hater over the years, and I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people probably be like, bruh, like Nas been the genius and the lyrical wordsmith. I got my buddy Knowledge One to be like, bruh, Nas is that dude. Like, come on, stop playing. But as a producer, I don't know how to say this, and it exists. I'm not the only one that said this, but the beats that he picked, I just couldn't get with it. It's just like, what? The lyrics might be dope, but what are you doing on top of this beat? Like, sir, no. But this project, This is the second one too. The first King's Disease was dope. The second one, fire, super fire. And I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, clap it up for him. Clap it up for him. But, okay, let me see if I can pull this up right quick. But this King's Disease project, part 2. What I heard on this album, because I've listened to it back to back a few times, and I'm just like, yo, like, I can't really pick out nothing about this project that's lame. Like, everything is solid. So, okay, just running down the track list. You got Pressure. That's number 1. That was pretty dope. Death Row East. 40 Side. When I heard that song, okay, first off, it let me know that Nas is paying attention to y'all. Ain't gonna put me in the equation. He paying attention to y'all, and he see what's going on, and he's showing you, look, bruh, I could do the same thing. I could flip my lyrics like that too, on a song with some 808s. That's nothing. I've done it plenty of times, right? But then we went to EPMD 2. Yo, what in the world? Bruh, I wish I had like a big old bucket of fire that I just throw at the screen right now. Like, oh my God. Okay. Let me first break it down how I heard it. Because y'all know I produce M. And I produced M 2 times. And what I've heard on the projects after I've been on with him, I don't want to say the wrong thing because I won't get no placements. But I guess who cares, right? This is my opinion. When I heard Nas first on this EPMD record, first the beat was crazy. So first off, yeah, it's a M and Hit Boy produced the beat. So for that, yo, that joint, oh my God. But the way they turned around the lyrics, right? I haven't really heard too much of a back and forth with Nas and M before. I know M loves Cube and the era before him, and I think he said like LL Cool J is like his favorite rapper or something like that. It's crazy. But when I heard that, I was just like, bruh, he on some other stuff. Like, I think they call it twisting in the Midwest. The way they twist the lyrics, stupid. Straight stupid. So for that, yeah. Let me keep going. Cause again, I think so many people put Nas in the category of backpack rapper, which he's mastered the art of telling a story like New Yorkers do on a beat. He's one of the staples for that sound. But then let's move on. He got the Rare. It felt New Yorkish. You know, he got the next joint with a Boogie with the hoodie. That joint is fire. But I'm going to skip past Moments. Moments fire too, but I ain't got a lot of time to just break this down. When I heard Nobody. Wait. Nobody with Miss Lauryn Hill. Sir. How? How sway? Bruh, okay. Like a lot of the times, and this is why I think this is a genius move. Because we talked about Kanye last week. We're going to talk about Nas this week. It was a genius move because I think all of us thought that Lauryn Hill was going to get on the song and just sing the hook. And it was like, oh, cool. It's good to hear Lauryn again. You know, whatever. But then the first verse came, no hook. It was just the beat with the sample going. Second verse comes, no hook, just the beat Third verse comes, Lauryn Hill, ma'am. If they didn't tell you, if we didn't, because I think I said something about her being late before, so like, come on, bro, what are you doing? If we haven't appreciated you in this century, let's start now. Let's start. Okay. I'm going to make this quick. I'm going to make it quick. What I heard on her verse, I did hear her address a lot of the social media stuff and a lot of the being late to concerts and all that kind of stuff. She said, I'm saving a soul. Listen, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm saving a soul. Like, that's worth the time. That's worth it. But besides that, what she did, and I hope y'all female artists are paying attention. This is part one. I hope the female artist paid attention to how she didn't stoop to I don't want to say low, because some people just want to thought talk. That's fine. Thought talk. Do all you want to do. But she spoke to a different level of intelligence. That hasn't happened a lot with female rappers. The only one I can think of right now is Rhapsody. And the chick down here, she's dope. Abstract. I can't think. I think it's CMI. Don't get me to mess up her name. I might tag her, but whatever. I haven't seen a lot of females be able to deliver lyrics like that, and you respect them like a nigga. Like, nigga, what? Like, bruh. Yeah. It's like that. So I think, if anything, I would love for the female artist to, I hate to say take note, but take notes. Because although you might not produce the same type of content, the lyrical content like she killed, I challenge you to dig deeper. Like, it's too many options lyrically for you to pick from, instead of just straight thought talk. The thought talk. Listen, I think all of us fellas enjoy the thought talk. We enjoy seeing some of the twerking, but even the twerking is a little bit overrated now. It's just oversaturated. It's too much. But anyway, I challenge you female artists to dig deep. Change the narrative. If you thought talk on track one, let's do some type of content, some real digging into our past type stuff on track two. Show people that you have the ability to go there, to your ability. It might come out ABC-ish, but at least you're telling your story, right? I don't like when it's a whole slew of rappers that just don't try. It's weird. Like, and I think you can hear it. I'm not going to say no names either, but y'all hear it on the radio. Y'all hear it on TikTok. Y'all hear it everywhere. Think about what you're saying. Think about the people that's listening to it outside of just the club, because the club is cool. Radio is cool. But like me, for instance, I have 2 little girls. Do I want them to hear the City Girls right now? Maybe not right now. Not right now. Not right now. They might have to wait till they about 30. But just think about it. Like, okay, let's forecast for a second. If you got 20 female acts and all of them, A through Z is thought talking, and you got one Rhapsody that comes out and be like, okay, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to rap like this. But all you hear on a consistent basis, there are no MC Lights. There are no Queen Latifahs. Like Lady Rage. It's not too many of them. And if they are, they're not getting the light right now. So I think, and even as far as that goes, that's a deeper conversation. Labels. Let's look for some other options. Like, Rhapsody did good. She did good. I know a lot of her glow up came from just grinding, pushing hard, and then having Ninth in her corner help a little bit. But it's just like, yo, there are more females out here that's super dope. Give them a shot. Like, can you do that? Can you do that? Please, please, please. Interscope, Def Jam, Atlantic, Empire. I'm gonna keep going. Sony, Warner Brother. All right, I'm done. But y'all get it. So before we keep going, let me just go ahead and let's take a little quick break, and we're gonna come back to it. Here we go. Okay, next order of business. Check it out, y'all. I know y'all have seen the pictures floating around of Usher in Vegas. First off, let's give him a clap. We're clapping for everybody today. Just get used to it. Okay, check it out, y'all. I just want to touch on these next couple of things. Then we out of here. I ain't going to hold you for too long because we not doing Action, and I'm not having a guest host. It's just me and my big head. So get used to it. Hello. But check it out. Usher has a residency in Vegas that's ridiculous. And I mean, I think he's going to the end of the year. But for this subject, I want to encourage artists that may be real singers, that may be real performers, that may be just real artists at heart. Look at Usher, right? We just said it. His first record came out in 94. Here it is, 2021. Y'all got Confessions. Y'all had 8703 or 8701, whichever the numbers are. You had all of the people he's dated. I ain't going to dig into the other stuff. We're not going there today. But I think I might name this longevity. This show is longevity. Because I feel like everybody that we're seeing in 2021 is a product of just excellence, mastering your craft. And I'm just looking at it right here. You got row F, and you got row F through row L, right? Tickets go from $266 to $11. I know y'all like, ooh, $11.79. These are the ticket prices. Super Bowl tickets, not quite Super Bowl tickets, but a good amount. What this tells me is when you master what you're great at, people ready to pay. Like, even right now, if I can find the tickets and I find the time, we're going. We're going to see Usher in Vegas, and all of the caught up, you're in the feeling it, caught up, you're in the feeling. I'm here for all of the Michael Jackson dances, all of the break dancing. I'm here for it. Usher, you are that dude, sir. Now, what I will say, and I hate to discourage anybody from trying, right? And I'm not discouraging you. What I'm saying, hear me good. If you're an artist, I don't say artist. Let's take the word artist out. If you're a person that's attempting to be an artist, but you're great at painting, paint. Please paint. Because what happens is, especially now, social media is promoting you don't have to do this to do this. We had Kim Kardashian. I will say it is a gift to be able to pull people together. It is a art to it. I'll say that. It's an art to be able to pull people together and get them to wear your merch, get them to wear your makeup, all of the stuff that comes along with that influencer title. But when you start getting into the music lane, it becomes problematic. I'm going to tell you why. You take a person that's truly gifted in music, and let's say they started at the age of 3. Okay, let's say 5. Let's say 5, because you might not be able to talk at 3. I know that might not exist. But you're a true artist that started at the age of 5. And you just develop. And now you're at 15, 16. And you're in this social media age. But you're great at what you do. But let's say you don't have 100,000 followers. You don't have 1 million followers. You're just a great singer. You don't know how to market yourself yet. You're great at singing, not marketing. Listen. What happens is those people that are truly gifted in that area start to get overlooked. They become the lost ones. No pun intended. Shout out Lauryn Hill. But they become the lost group of people that are true artists, and then they're forced to do a Walmart job, right? And I'm not saying Walmart's bad to work. It's not a good job. It's fine to work at Walmart. But when you discourage the people that have been groomed from 5 all the way up to your teenager years that, oh, you ain't got 100,000 followers, so you're nothing. Listen to what that sounds like. Now, let's go to this other person that they may have been 5, 6, 7, and we notice that they do a really good job of problem solving and picking out this to go with that, and then getting you to look at this, go with that. At 7, what that tells me is that kid's probably a great marketer, right? If anything, I would try to cultivate each kid to do whatever their area of interest is and make them beast at it. People in China and Japan been doing this for years. Oh, no. You want to be a singer, but you're great at doing this, so do that. You're not going to sing. You're going to market the person that sings. So I challenge everybody to just think about what you're doing before you actually attempt. Because it's a real bad taste in a real creative's mouth when they see somebody that's supposed to be marketing. Because I'm not going there. Somebody that might supposed to be marketing trying to be an artist. You're like, can you help me market myself? That's how a lot of this stuff happens. And just a breakdown from where I'm coming from. I've been around certain energies. I won't say names, I won't say titles, but I've been around a few energies where they're great at doing this, but you want to produce. I've been producing 6th to 6th grade. It is a biography coming out too. Yo. Stop it. So I'm extra. But I've been doing this stuff since 96. I started in 96. That's 6th grade. I don't know how old you are in 6th grade. But the drive, I've always had the drive to push people to record music and put it out. 6th grade, I got receipts. So if I didn't have the hard exterior to say, okay, I see you trying to do that, but I'm going to do this, and I kept going, I didn't keep going, then it would have been an issue. You would not have no Magneto 7. You would not have no placements. You would not have what they call it, the electric soul. That's what a lot of people say. That's what my sound is. I'll take it, whatever. But I just want people to really think about what your purpose is in life, what it is that you're trying to do and accomplish. And then just think about if it helps anybody. If what you want to do does not impact somebody for the good, maybe you want to think about doing it. It might not be the best option. Speaking of options, and I'm gonna touch on this real quick because I don't want to get canceled. But let's talk about the coronavirus and the Delta variant and all of the mandates that are going out. I can't give it a clap. We're just gonna talk. We're gonna talk. No antics. No antics involved. I can't say I want. I think a lot of people are in a panicky mode, which I get it. It's a lot of different information out there when it comes to the shot, the tag, whatever people want to call it. But I think at this point, a lot of us have to use our discretion. If you really feel like you may be harmed from getting the vaccine, I would say this, because I'm not an advocate to get the vaccine or to not get the vaccine. I'm kind of neutral. Like, yeah, I'm here. So y'all can't attack me. Y'all not going to get me. But I think as far as this vaccine goes, really think. Think of your activity. That's one. Think of your cleanliness. Because some folks just nasty. And then put yourself in the position of the people that may be affected the most. The older crowd. I can't even say older because I done had the coronavirus 2 times. Clap 2 times for the corona. Like I done had that joint twice. And I will say, when I had it, it felt like, I could say a bad cold, but it wasn't a bad cold. It felt like, okay, perfect example. If you've seen the people put a towel on somebody's face, lay them down flat, and pour water on your face, and you try to breathe, and they be like, lift them up. Who you know? What's your name? What did they do? Like, the interrogation type of thing, that's what it felt like. What that looks like is what it felt like. I couldn't sleep good. I couldn't lay down flat. I had to lay sitting up straight in the chair like this, literally, every night for like a week straight. The phlegm in your throat, all that stuff. Like when I couldn't sleep like that, I got on the treadmill and ran for the longest, and until I felt like I could breathe good. So I do want people to take this serious. I don't want people to be scary. That's lame. But I just want you to really just use your brain and say, okay, if I don't take this, how does my activity look from day to day? Am I at the house? If I'm at the house, maybe I don't need it. Am I going to be in stadiums? Am I going to be in meetings all day? Am I going to be walking through different places that's highly populated? Maybe I want it. Maybe I don't. I don't know. Just really use your brain, y'all. Everybody's adults here. And if you're not an adult, then you're making decisions for your kids, and I expect for you to make great choices and decisions for your kids. We're here to live. We're here to make a change. We're here to make a difference. to be the example for the next generation. If you don't live, then you're not going to be here to do that. So let's just use our brains, people. Also, last thing but not least, we are here at the Curtain Room ATL looking for some interns. Some of the internships are paid, some of them are not, just depending on the skill that you have. So if you look at the bottom of the screen right here, I will be posting different requests for the internships. Again, we have a lot going on too. I'll give y'all a few things. We got some shows that we're shooting right now in our studios. Hello. We deserve a clap for that one. Also, we have different concerts that we're putting on. We have different kickbacks that we're putting on, but we're recording. I can't break that down because somebody might steal the idea. But then we also have different things that we're creating music for placement-wise. So we're talking about film. We're talking about commercials. We're talking about just album placements. It's a lot. It's a lot going on, a lot of moving parts. So, again, I will put the email here, and I also put it in the subject. So if you have something and you want to be a part of what we got going on in Atlanta, because I'm not paying for somebody to commute from New York to Atlanta. Like, I'm not paying for that. But if you're in Atlanta or close enough and you want to do some work with us and you want to be a part of the family, the Jofar Media family, hello, then holla at me, man. I'm here for you. Let's work. Let's work. So it's been real. This is episode 8 of the Mad Lucrative Podcast, and it's been an honor. If you made it to the end, thank you for listening to me. I just had a lot I just wanted to talk about. I'm just grateful, man. Like, life is good. Let's keep it going, y'all. I'll holla at y'all next week. Peace.